Good morning. It's at the midnight, but I just want to give my testimony. I went to the doctor earlier today, and along with losing weight and eating healthy, today, well, technically yesterday, my doctor took me off blood pressure medication. Oh yeah, we did that. We did that. Um, the intermittent fasting, the eating clean, no processed foods, uh, water, no sugar, no flour. Um, yeah, all of that. It worked. Um, hmm, I'm in less pain. Um, I had some different medications tweaked, just things, just been way better. And I'm just so grateful. I, yeah, yeah. I got off my blood pressure medication. And I want to give another little testimony. So, it's May, it's time to get the garden together. And I was ready to just go ahead and plant some seeds and everything. Excited. But I didn't have the money that I needed to get some topsoil. Nope, not topsoil. I did get the topsoil I needed. I needed some more money for the potting soil. So anyways, I didn't have it. So I was like, well, I can't really be delayed with this whole gardening process, because if you miss the mark, you don't get a harvest. You have to wait till the next year. So I really didn't want to miss that. So I was talking to the Lord, and I'm like, Lord, you already know how I need the potting soil, and it's a time sensitive situation, and yeah, I gotta get this fruit garden going. And so I asked him to provide the potting soil for me because I didn't have the money. So I thought it would be interesting to see how God would provide the potting soil without money. Not that I didn't trust him. I just thought it would be interesting how I would get some essentially dirt just fall in my lap. It did. So we was outside. I was outside getting the recycling together in the trash, and I looked over and noticed behind my neighbor's field, it was something dark, like just something odd was back there. And I'm like, what's that? What's behind her field? So, me being a nosy neighbor I am, I went and looked to see what it was. And somebody had illegally dumped some grow bags full of potting soil. I'm talking about full of potting soil with the fertilizer already in it and everything. 6 giant grow bags full of potting soil. And I'm just like, wait a minute. Is this what I think I see? Somebody was growing marijuana, and you can see the old stalk. They cut them down, and they got rid of the bags and the soil. Like, that's amazing. So, because it's behind somebody else's property, I called my neighbor, and I said, so, you got these grow bags and dirt behind your field, and I want it. And she said, yeah, my man was doing the lawn, and he said he seen something back there, but he didn't know what it was, and I didn't know what it was. And I said, oh, I know exactly what it is, and I want it. She said, you want to take it? I said, yes. She said, oh yeah, you can have it, you can take it. So I was so appreciative. I had to wait a day to have to find somebody that can carry this, because it's heavy. Like, it's just amazing, because I was like, how am I gonna get a whole bunch of dirt just dropped right here? I did. So God just be looking out for me, and I must be his favorite or something. So one of the things I've been practicing and doing is like not trying to always figure something out. If I don't have the resources, and I don't have whatever to do something, I just don't have it. I just don't have it. Okay. But to keep trying to make something work in my head, that it's just at a point where, okay, there's no more figuring, like this is it, and stressing out about it or whatever. I start practicing to just go straight to the Lord first. Go straight to the Lord first, because I used to do, I used to make praying to God for things that I consider small things that are like beneath God or something, I may not say anything to God about it, or I may make God the last resort because I've exhausted everything. Well, I started to say, like, why would I make God my last resort? I need to make God my first resort, because he wants me to share everything with him, to live life with him, to ask for everything that I need, to be totally dependent on him for all of my needs. And that's what I've been practicing. My first resort is to ask my Heavenly Father. So I've been practicing that. And I sense that he likes that. God is in every part of my decision making. And it takes practice, because being a single mom, teenage mom, back in the day, I'm nowhere near a teenager now, but that's my business. And you get so accustomed to survival mode and being self-sufficient or, just being in control of everything to get it done because you don't depend on anyone else. Well, trying to live opposite of that where I'm always dependent on God for everything, not myself. It takes practice. It just takes practice. So that's what I've been doing. Like I don't want to make a decision without you. I don't want to do anything without you because I realize, for one, I can't. I already know what I can do without you. I already know what I can do when you let me choose. And I've already shown you what I can do. And that's not what we want. So, totally turning the way my mind thinks over and around, flipped upside down, and now thinking in a different way to be dependent, to trust totally. That's a challenge. But at the same time, it's totally worth it because there is freedom. There is joy, peace, less stress, and miracles. Miracles all the time. Yeah. Even little ones. Even miracles about dirt.